join me. Together we can rule the galaxy's father son.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman, and you're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 113. Today, we're going to be talking about C2E2, and joining me in a little bit will be my little buddy, Trent Hoffman. So, again, C2E2 is a local comic book convention here in Chicago. It stands for Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, therefore, aka C2E2. It started in April of 2010, and it's at the McCormick Place in Chicago for your Star Wars Celebration fans. This is the same building, if you will. It's not in the same area that Celebration was. Celebration was in the West Building, and historically, C2E2 takes place in the North Building. Again, McCormick Place is the largest convention center in the United States, which is pretty cool, or I think in North America. So I guess that's pretty much all of the United States and some Canada there, but you know what I mean. It is big. It's huge. It's Chicago. It's right before actually you get into, I guess, Chicago, downtown Chicago proper. And so, yeah, it's super fun. Usually, I would say it's between 20 and 30,000 people that attend this comic book convention. And I've gone every year. It's just been one of my favorite things. It holds a special place in my heart because it was like one of the first cons I attended as like a fan. And then it was really my first troop was at C2E2 2017 is when I did my first Stormtrooper, which was so awesome and has many memories with Rutch, Aaron, and Armand, and we just had a really good time. That was kind of our WSTR kind of breakout stuff, so it was just a lot of fun. And so, yeah. This year, it was held in August. It's been really weird. So usually, historically, it's been in that April kind of March timeframe. But in 2020, it was in February. And I was so mad. I was like, why is it so early? But that was right before, like literally, I would say 2 to 3 weeks before the world stopped with COVID and we had the pandemic. And then they pushed it out to December of 2021. So late December was 2021, and then now it was in August for 2022, and now it's back into for 2023. I think they said it's in March to April, so back to the kind of early spring time frame. It's put on by Repop. It's pretty cool. They run a pretty good show here, and so yeah, it was C2E2. So what we're gonna do first is again, we're doing this kind of pirate radio stuff. We're gonna go over to Trent and myself talking about what we're excited for C2E2. Here you go.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Whoa, you're doing the intro? Yeah. All right, it's Big T and
Little T,
a Star Wars podcast. What are we doing today, dude?
We're going to C2E2.
What?
And I'm meeting somebody famous.
Yes, you are going to meet Vivien Blair today, and she plays young Princess Leia on the old Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
I got a Tamagotchi.
Okay, you got a Tamagotchi. What kind of Tamagotchi?
An R2-D2
What?
Tamagotchi.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
And one of the things is I really want to be here because we're both kids, and like she usually probably meets like grown-ups, not like kids.
Right.
I'm gonna probably be the first one.
I don't know if you'll be the first kid, but I mean, I don't think maybe more adults maybe meet her. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yes. I had the pleasure of meeting her in my Stormtrooper.
Like, are you going to tell her?
No, I'm not going to tell
Why?
her. It's fine. It's all good.
No, I'm going to tell her.
I was like, my dad was a Stormtrooper!
Yes, I'm going to tell her.
So, Friday, we went around to the different booths and just asked if they wanted a picture with their phone, blah, blah, blah. And she said yes. And so we we took a picture with her, and then we brought back a droid, and she was able to control the droid, a little R2 unit,
Nice.
and yeah, it was
Did she like it?
super cool.
You said she was really small.
She was tiny, but she was like super fun. She was like
Nice.
really into it, and she gave hugs and all that kind of stuff.
She gave hugs to you guys?
She gave hugs to. She loved the R2 unit. She loved it.
She adored it.
Yeah, she was like, what? And then she came to the booth. You know the
C2E2 side?
nope. Hold on. Brain working very slowly today. It is the Jarek table. You know how we sat there last year when our buddies made it. Rudy, she came over and signed that by the seat.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? So yeah. Why do you like C2E2 so much?
Because it's nerdy and we can have fun and I can be myself there.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna geek out, take a ton of pictures today. Hopefully, see a bunch of cosplay. Hey, we got some swag. We're gonna be handing out. So hopefully we get that out to the peeps.
So yeah, it's gonna be an honor to meet her.
Yes.
CM Punk. I met. What's his name?
You met Dominic Pace.
Dominic Pace. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet her.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
three famous person. Like,
Yeah.
I was really nervous with CM Punk. I was like stuttering. I'm serious. I did.
You were a little nervous with CM Punk.
I'm serious.
Yeah, that was last C2E2.
Yeah, I was nervous because I didn't want it. I just felt really nervous because
Yeah.
he's really famous. I was like,
Yeah, no, he was super cool though. He was super chill.
yeah, chill.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's gonna be very chill today. We just gotta get there, find out what time
Yeah.
she's gonna be signing,
But,
and
like, once you meet them, it doesn't feel like they're famous anymore. They're just like really
yeah, they're
nice.
just regular people.
But I would like to go. What's his name's house? Like the creator of Star Wars.
You want to go to George Lucas's house?
Yes.
What would you? Oh, that's right. What we were talking about yesterday. What were you want to do?
I would like to talk to him all about my ideas for Star Wars.
Oh, okay. You just like, hey man, George, I got this pitch.
What? It's good. It might be helping.
Yeah.
Different aliens or different...
Yeah. But he's kind of retired from the whole Star Wars thing. But we can still talk to him, be like, hey, well, because he sold his company. He sold Lucasfilm to Disney. Now Disney owns it. So we have to talk to Kathleen Kennedy, and be like, or Jon Favreau, or Dave Filoni. We'd be like, Dave, let's talk to Dave, because Dave is like George's apprentice, and so we'd be like, all right, Dave, listen, we got this idea.
Yes.
And
But
then-
I would like to go into his house. It would be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I would love.
Is this house normal, or is it just like old Star Wars?
If I had to guess, it's pretty normal. So yeah. I'm
What?
sure there's a little Star Wars in there. I'm sure he's got a little Star Wars in
Or I
there.
got some costumes,
You think he's got costumes?
Or like, do you know how like Joe or like those like those statues of costumes?
Oh yeah, like a mannequin.
Yeah, like a mannequin, like
Yeah.
in a costume. That
Yeah.
you could have that.
Could. It's possible. Yep. It's possible. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, day one was Vivien, which is so cool. We got to see her. Day 2, we did the Imperial March around and went to the front, which is awesome. So they said, clear the way for Lord Vader and the Emperor, or something like that.
Like, was there an emperor and like
There's an Emperor, a Royal Guard, Darth Vader. I mean, it was all right there. And we had, let's see, I think we had at least 10 TKs.
Nice.
And then we had a shore trooper and a couple biker scouts. I mean, it was
Pretty good.
It was pretty good. I would say it was a pretty good march. It was mostly that kind of. They wanted just the troopers, not any Mandos. So.
Why?
Bleeding over, and then they were gonna do another march. I just couldn't make it. I was trooping from like 10 to 3. It was crazy. But today I get to hang out with you. I'm so excited.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun, and then we'll be on the Flippy Flip talking about what we saw at C2E2. All right, for like a half a second or something, because like we'll stop this, and then it'll be like boom, we're right back. So
Yes,
you get the idea.
It's just when you're starting, it's been like you remember. It's been the first, and we're almost done with it. It's like
Yeah.
I wish I could last all day. I wish I could live there.
You live there?
Yeah.
You just stay there till the next year. So I'm hoping they move C2E2 back to the spring. So in the past, it's been in the spring, and that's always been fun because it's almost like the first con out of the box. Last year, because of COVID, they had it in December, and now they had it in August here. So it's kind of weird. It's not a full year pass, but that's okay.
But it's like a treat.
It's a treat. It's still a treat.
I get 2 treats because I get C2E2 and I'm going to a baseball game with my brother.
Oh my gosh.
Just me and him, nobody else.
That's a very special treat.
Yeah.
That's right. So we're going to do that. And you've been to a lot of C2E2s, man. Did you know that?
Yes, I bet.
Like, even when you're a baby, I took you. I was like, hey, man, this kid, I think you've only missed 1 year, and that was because that you had your androids take out, your anoids, or whatever, your tonsils taken out.
Yes.
Yeah, when you were little,
Yes,
and it was a surgery. A surgery, you're like just recovering from that. Like, yeah, we can't risk it. He's got to stay home. So that was the only year you missed. It was like you're like 4 or something.
Who cares?
Now you're back. You're back.
I'm a kid for everything.
That's right. All right, we'll get you on the flippy flip, and then we'll talk about all our fun times at C2E2 in a minute. Bye. Okay, you can tell we're super pumped. We're ready to go. And now I'm going to play that clip thingy bobber where we come back and say, what happened at C2E2? Here you go.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
We're back.
Yes, and we got some gaming controllers thingy bobbers, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that first.
So, we got, they're like, do you know how you get cramps if you play video games and
Yes.
you're like thumbish? We got those, so
Right, in between your thumb and your like index finger.
Yes.
And it like cramps up.
It doesn't. Yeah, but for this one, it doesn't. Like for this design.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah. So we got this cool thing, and we're gonna try them out and see what happens here.
Yeah, like on the controller, they had like a couple.
So you get like a silicone. It's like silicone.
It's not the old school. It's PlayStation.
Yep.
Nintendo.
Yep.
And Xbox. That's
Right.
So
right.
we have them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and they have some at home today.
Okay.
They have some. They have some there, so we can try them out, and it felt really good.
Yeah. So we're gonna check those guys out, right?
Yes.
Let me see your thumb, bro, so I can just see it real quick. Let me see it.
Wait, are you videotaping?
I'm not videotaping. I'm recording, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, but we're not. MagCon. That's what they're called, MagCon. So we're checking out MagCon here,
Mm-hmm.
and gonna see how they do, man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, they were really nice, and so hopefully we can check that out.
And they got one of the extra things is they have like a stick joint, like
Yep.
to put it on. But
Uh-huh.
they have like stands.
Extenders, they called them, basically. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Cool. Well, that was fun. So we went to C2E2. How was your experience, Trent?
Good. It's always like the same exact thing every year, but a little different.
Right, but it's still fun. Still cool. We let's see. We went all over the place, and we had a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
We waited for Vivien. Was like probably an hour and a half, but that's okay. She was super awesome, super chill, right?
Yeah.
And we got a signature with her, which was awesome.
She said, pick. Do you want to pick any color? I said, I don't mind. And she said, purple is my favorite color.
There you go, purple it is, and it was awesome. So we did that right away. And what photograph did you pick out? It's the one that's she's holding the droid or whatever.
Yeah, her droid.
Yeah, super cool. So that was awesome. And so we did that, and then we just like walked around, took a bunch of pictures. Yeah, go ahead, bro. What's up? What else?
Okay. It's just I got my cardio. I got my walk today. I got my cardio in.
You got your cardio in? Got the steps in? We definitely got the steps in. I got the steps this whole time because my dogs are barking.
Because you went all 3 days.
I went all 3 days, and my feet are hurting, man. They're hurting. But that's okay. You do it for the Star Wars and the geeks and and the nerds. Yep,
The
yep,
geeks
yep.
are nerds, right?
That's, well, yeah, they're two different things.
What do you mean, two different things?
Well, technically, if I remember correctly, a nerd is somebody that digs into one subject matter like super, super deep, and where a geek is more overall, like they know a lot of different stuff. They're pretty much interchangeable in my opinion, but yeah, still, I think that's distinguishing of the two. So I don't know. There's not even a good word for Star Wars fans. That's like a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it's really cool. I don't know. We're just Star Wars fans, but Star Wars nerds, Star Wars geeks, whatever, you know.
Nerds, geeks.
Nerds, geeks, whatever it is. So yeah,
What do you think of us?
I just call us Star Wars nerd, Star Wars geek. I don't care, whatever. So what other fun stuff?
That's probably...
We did the claw machine at this one place, and you won.
Yeah, I won.
You won. It was like, that was cool. And we saw CM Punk last year, but Trent wanted to go by just to see him, and there was like a little lull in his line, and CM Punk Trent waved, and CM Punk waved back.
Yes.
It's like, hey man, what's up? What's up, dude? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, just walking around and geeking out, and I don't know much else to say, but it was cool going there, and you know what? It was such a blast. It was such a blast, dude, hanging out with you. I'll tell you that much. I didn't get to see much of the show floor.
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't really get to see much of the show floor because I was stormtrooping. I was trooping, and really didn't get to check everything out. And we were able to kind of go through it twice. Really, it was fun, just kind of walking around and doing that thing. So there you have it. I think we're gonna go watch some Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation, which should be fun.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a hoot.
Yes.
As the cool kids say. So once again, Big T, Little T.
Yes.
We'll be talking to you soon. And what do we usually say here at that here?
May the force be with you always.
Bye. 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 Oh my gosh, fun was had. Trent and I had a blast. Yeah, there's not much to be said more except that, you know, Vivien Blair was an absolute gem. Like I said, I was able to meet her trooping on Friday, and just her love and sparkle in her eye of all the cool stuff, and got to drive around a droid. And there's a great, if you go to her Instagram, you can see her learning how to drive an astromech with my buddy Eric, which is super, super cool. And yeah, we took a couple pictures with her on Friday, and then Trent got to meet her, and yeah, it was just a fun experience. It was really cool. I mean, it happened so fast. You know, it's one of those things like, you know, same thing with the photos. It just happened so fast. So we decided to do the autograph, and that was super, super fun. And yeah, she was just really sweet and really tender, and really, it's awesome to see somebody that young be so enthusiastic with Star Wars, and you know, just her fans, and you know, all that kind of fun stuff. So it's super cool. So okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we're gonna do what's happening when in 2013. Again, Disney just bought Star Wars in 2012. Here we go. January, Wikipedia reaches 100,000 articles. Hello. Clone Wars is still airing. And in January as well, here we go, January 25th, J.J. Abrams is announced as the director of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I was super excited with that. I thought it was a great, great pick. And yeah, it's so good. Oh, here's a great comic, Omnibus Infinities. Oof. That's so good. It's kind of like a what if series for Star Wars. You have to check that out. It's basically saying what happens if Luke did not destroy the Death Star. It's really great. Leia takes helm. It's good. Good. Star Wars Blood Ties. Boba Fett is dead. Paperback is released. Interesting. Yes, I think I read that. 2013. Why does it say The Last Jedi paperback is released? I don't know. Maybe that was some other thing. I did not know there was another Last Jedi. Interesting. Okay, keep on going down. Lots of Star Wars, Clone Wars, and comics are being released. Trying to think of anything that is Lego, the Star Wars, the Yoda Chronicles video game in May. Ooh, that's good. Electronic Arts and the Walt Disney Company signed a deal for Star Wars video games. Ugh. That's my personal opinion about that. EA, I mean, Battlefront is great. Ish. The first one, no story and multiplayer, which is fun, but it got old pretty quick. Second one, story. You're going to be Imperial, and they switch it on you. And I mean, I like Idiom Versio. Don't get me wrong, I do. But it's like we've been down this path, and it's like you're going to play as the Empire, and then like a couple minutes in, you're like Rebellion. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, there you go. What else is going on here? Crucible hardcover, July. Very good, very good. Yep. Celebration Europe 2 is in Essen, Germany in July of 26th through the 28th. Very cool. Kenobi is released in 2013. Wow, that is a great book by John Jackson Miller. Am I saying that right? Yeah. He, great author, great book, worth a read. Different, again, legacy now, but different take on it. But it's such a cool book. Such a cool book. That's where you get a lot of that EU, Obi-Wan in the Desert stuff. Oh my gosh. Ooh, great book. September, Lego minifigure, year by year, visual history. Love those books. Get an exclusive minifig. Check those out for sure. The Making of the Return of the Jedi is published. I do not have this book. I need this book. October 1st of 2013. The Making of books are fantastic. I have A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. I need to get that in my collection. But as you know, I have a lot of books, so it's just one of those things. Scoundrels is released. The Timothy Zahn book. That is pretty cool. Let's see. Anything happening in December? Not too much. Star Wars Insider 146 is released. Interesting. And the Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is released on iOS. Ooh, Apple. There you go. So there you go. Pretty cool. I mean, the JJ thing is probably the biggest thing in 2013 because that was huge. Like landing a director like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, again, I was very happy with the choice. I'm very happy with The Force Awakens and how it came out, and that's coming up in a couple years. And but yeah, in our look back. But you know what I mean. I was super stoked. I thought if any director that should be directing Star Wars, I really, JJ was on one of my top of the list, and super happy with that. Just, again, I'm a little scarred by the Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, here we go. Enough of that. Here we go. Okay, so thanks again, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses, for listening to another episode of Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. You can find us on the socials, Big T, Little T Podcast on Instagram, BLILT Podcast on Twitter, and twitch.tv, Big T, Little T. Hey, if you're listening to now, definitely check us out on Twitch. Give us a subscribe. We're trying to get our base up there. It would be great. We got stickers, we got buttons, we got all kinds of swag, man. So we want to hear from you. So comment, tweet us, rate us on Apple Podcasts, email us at bigtlittlepodcast@gmail.com. Drop us a question. Tell us your experience at C2E2. Love to hear some stories, and then we'll send a sticker your way. If you can't remember any of that, we got it all at bio.link/bigtlittlet. Next time, some Star Wars, something cool. We'll be talking soon. Looking to partner with a couple guests coming up, so super exciting stuff. And yeah, now remember, truly wonderful the mind of the child is, and may the Force be with you always. Bye, 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 bye.